What's up, everybody? Welcome to Upland After Dark, episode 12. This evening, we are going to talk about the week that was, the decor competition. Totems are back, Midtown Terrace and NGH partnership thing that we're doing. We got a little Wolf Unleashed, and once again, we have our fourth person to the trio thing, Lily. So we're excited to have her along. You guys got anything before we kick off the show? Love to hear it.
When the night falls and the city sleeps, Upland after dark, we hit the streets. Under the stars, they break the dark. Welcome to Upland, here's where the real shit's about to start. Upland after dark, where the conversation spark. The podcasting crew lighting up the dark. Upland after dark, adventures to embark. Tune in, unwind, and feel the sweet sounds of voices in your mind. Voices in your mind. From tales untold to voices bold, guiding you through stories of new and old. When the shadows embrace, we find our space. Upland after dark, your motherfucking safe space. Upland after dark, where the conversation spark. The podcasting crew, lighting up the dark. Upland after dark, adventures to embark. Tune in, unwind, and feel those sweet sounds of voices in your mind.
What's up? Episode 12. Guys, we're doing it, and we keep getting better. We keep adding more flavor. We got Lily. Lily, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome back.
Oh, thanks. I'm great, thanks. I'm still a little hyped up over Sydney.
I bet you are. Do you how are you guys doing? How's your week been?
What's up, party people? My week has been filled with nothing but Sydney, Australia, and now Totems that I am keeping the air out to feed because I started mine today. But other than that, all's well. Rainy day, New York City, but we're about to make it bright and shiny.
Oh, I love that for you. What's up, Happy? How's the weather down there in San Fran area?
Gorgeous. Today it was about 75, bright and shiny, bright and sunny, and couldn't ask for better weather. You know, West Coast, baby, that's how it is.
West Coast is killing it right now. West Coast is killing it. We've been having some great weather down here, or not down, over here, I should say. Lily, how's the weather in Australia?
It's beautiful. It's 21 degrees. It's sunny. It's nice.
Beautiful. Awesome. All right. Well, cool. Yeah, not shit has been going on for me. It's been like the slowest week in the world for work, which is good and bad because I just am bored out of my mind half the time. And I got to deal with this one kid, and all he wants to do is watch fucking videos of this game called Rust. And so when I get done doing skills work with this kid, I have to sit with him for 8 hours a day. I cave and we watch videos of Rust, and now I'm learning about this stupid Rust game. So it's been a real blast for me.
Oh.
But nobody's done anything crazy. I haven't had anybody try to fight me. Nobody's threatened me this week, so that's a win.
Definitely.
Oh man, that's good news. You know,
I did get
to go a whole week without getting threatened at your job. I'll bet that's a blessing, right?
It is a blessing. Yeah. I can't be mad about it.
I spent way more Upix than I wanted to in Sydney, that's for sure, man.
Oh, I bet we're going to talk about that here in about 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, if you know what I mean. And if you guys are ready, we can get right into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. All right, let's make our way to this. So these are kind of the things that are going on. What we got here, Enter the Rumble, everybody, as per usual. Rumble's
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Get in there. Get in the server. Go hit the buttons, and we'll rumble it up later this evening. Also, hashtag Ben68. Okay, don't forget. Hashtag Ben68. I better tell myself to start recording all of those on this end. Hashtag Ben68. Start collecting comments. Heaven forbid I forget to do that. That would be shitty. Okay. As usual, there's all the goodies we got. This is a Time Zone Trio production, sponsored by Score 23 and Metaverse Ventures Australia. Okay, this week we fucking minted Sydney. You guys have any UpX left?
No.
No, me neither.
About 36,000.
Okay.
I finished with 8K.
It's about how much you came in with. Let's say, let's talk about how much we came in with.
I came in with 190,000 UpX.
And left out with
800.
Oh, nice.
Okay. What about you, Hap?
I had like 2.1 million when I witnessed.
And came out with?
I got about 250,000 left, like 270,000. So I made sure to, like I can't go dipping under 100K. That would be a little scary for me, But I minted one property in Barangaroo that was like almost 1.4 million.
God.
And so I am like fingers fucking crossed that ends up being a collection neighborhood.
And Lily?
Well, before bundles, I had 220. So after bundles, I went with about 180. Mm-hmm. And I bought two properties. I bought the Cove in the Rocks, which is a Harry Seidler, and I bought my aunt's house.
Oh, that's cool.
And I had 8K left.
I went with 500 and came back out with 18. I'm back up to 38, but yeah. And
any good flips from anybody?
What's that?
Anybody get any good flips?
No, I held everything, man. I held everything. I'm holding everything.
I was gonna flip some and just because that's what I tend to do sometimes, and then I'll just buy more with whatever the profit is. But I was at work, and so I don't have my personal phone on me, so it asked for the code, and I couldn't do it, and then I just never got back around to putting them up for sale.
Nah.
Did you flip?
I almost flipped that Barangaroo property. There was like a big player was actually asking because I had it up for sale for like 2.5 million. And then I even went down to 2.25 million. Mm-hmm. But then I thought about it because I had two people asking for it. And I was like, you know what? I think I'll gamble on this. And I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I'm sure next week I'm going to be like kicking myself in the ass because I probably could have got at least 2 million for it. And after the release, I mean, that thing is just going to be, earning the UpX. It's, or maybe it, unless it comes out and it's a collection, I mean, then I'll be stoked. If it turns out that they make that like an ultra rare neighborhood, which I could kind of see them doing just because there's only like, I think 30 something properties in the whole neighborhood.
Right.
And they're all super freaking big. Like there was a couple of them that were like over 5 million. And they all got big.
Let me ask you. So how did you, because I'm interested on the flight pattern of your BE to get there. Where'd you start off? Because I know Lily said the rocks. I was nervous to try to I left from my landing spot and I just decided to go, what's that? Piermont? Did I say it right? Piedmont?
Yeah.
Piedmont, right? And so I just went there first because I was nervous to try to gamble to a blue in the rocks and I get there and nothing's there. Then I got to scramble back. So where'd you guys take off to get Bangaroo in the rocks, man?
I just started like there was a property kind of right there next to Barangaroo, like on the border. And then I just started sending to that one until it started going in the direction I wanted it to. And by the time the it came time to mint, I was like, I could have minted like 3 or 4 of them.
Okay,
but I didn't have the Upics because they were so crazy expensive. I was lucky to just get one. And then after that, I had I went over to Elizabeth Bay because I had a bunch over there. And I think it's called Roslyn Garden, which is like, I think that one could be a collection maybe. What do you think, Lily?
I think absolutely. You've got it on both fronts, so it's slightly related as well. So
I'm pretty stoked. I'm hoping that I come out at least one of them hits.
Right.
But yeah, I couldn't believe it. I only minted but with all the bundles and everything, I think I might have gotten 12 properties, and I spent almost 2 million Upics.
Yeah, Sydney was very, very expensive.
It's expensive in real life. I mean, I got 5, including the bundles. So for 220, I got 5.
Yeah, I think I got 6 altogether.
You did pretty good.
I got 17.
Under 200K.
I went cheap. I did it all on. I did it all live too. I recorded it, so you can go back and watch my process. But I was like, "Fuck, I can't afford any of this shit." It was rough. I went over to Paddington's. I was like, "Oh, that's a cute name," and then I was like, "Fuck no." I was priced out immediately.
So where'd you go, L? Where'd you go? Where'd you end up?
I
got one in Glebe. I kind of went everywhere. I got one in like every place I could afford. Glebe, and then Sully. What is that one?
Yeah, I'm in there. Everybody's in it. Surrey Hills.
Surrey, yeah. I got one in Piermont.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember them all. I think I got 2 down in, what is that one called? Redfern. No, I wanted to go to Chippendale. I couldn't get there either. Yeah, I got 2 down in Redfern. And I think I got 1 in Camperdown.
Oh, Camperdown. No, I'm not over there. I went Darlinghurst.
Yeah, I
sounds good.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's weird hearing you guys talk about suburbs I grew up in, and I bet it is. I
know, right?
So, Lily, did you get anything that was like sentimental to you?
Yes.
Are you not listening, Happy?
Are you saying that?
Deaf?
She doesn't.
She bought her aunt's house.
Oh, your aunt's? Oh my God! I'm so sorry.
Right off the bat, man.
She doesn't own it anymore, but it's the house that she owned for most of her life, and I spent quite a lot of time in my holidays there. And I got the Cove in the Rocks, which is a very beautiful building. So yes, I'm very invested in those 2.
Awesome.
That is awesome. I wish they had Oregon, or
And I'm invested in my pass prop. It's how I'm going to afford it. That's the issue. But somebody's working on it for me.
In your what prop?
My pass prop.
Oh, got it.
Yep.
So
I don't think I'm not going to be able to afford my pass prop. I don't.
Did anybody check their? I did. It was Chippendales, and I took it. 22,000 Upics.
I didn't
mine was
buy a pass.
Like 40-something thousand. I'm like, well, it's going to be a while before I get that.
Right.
Unless something sells, which I'm going to try to do, but I have to pay my debts to Swarley. Still, I gotta buy this fucking thing. I need to sell some shit. Is what I need to do.
I got another question of the day. Happy, being that we were the fools, or whatever you want to call it, we bought the $99 bundles, man.
Yeah, I did buy $199 bundle, man. I
So
looked
did I, man. My guy, what'd you get, guy? What'd you get?
Well, I did get a Roslyn Garden property, so that may end up being decent. It was a 66,000 mint,
Yes.
and so I think I got 120K total mint. Now, if it comes out to be nothing, that will be money that I set on fire. But because of that, I was also able to get 2 more. So if it does hit, I'll have a full collection.
Right.
Hey,
Well,
you can build that.
it's not a collection. It's still beautiful, so keep it.
Right.
Yeah.
I looked into it, and it's all like that's all the special architecture, kind of in that area, right? Like from I can't remember the guy's name, but
Seidler, Harry Seidler.
Seidler.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like a really famous architect.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm pretty stoked. You know, I'm like just hoping that you know, like you said, even if it's not, it's still like a great part of the city. And I probably won't even put it up for sale either way, because I don't really sell a whole lot of stuff that I think is cool.
What about you, Wolf? What'd you pull off? Anything good?
In the bundle, I got Piermont and Chippendale.
Were they at least over 100K?
65 and 38, something like that.
Barely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Barely.
I think the 2 bundles I got a medium bundle and a high price bundle, and I think I was up like almost 20,000 UPIX combined, and those 2 bundles.
Yeah, the UPIX bundles seem to be like the sweet spot, man. I mean, you can't really go wrong, you know, because even if you don't hit a collection property, I mean, you're still getting something you might have minted anyways, or something that would be the equivalent, you know.
Looks like City Pigeon came out pretty well. Came about 30,000 above mint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice.
Or above the 99 that he spent.
What neighborhood, City? What neighborhood's in there? What neighborhood? Because I'm still on the spec game. I know probably anybody. I don't know if anybody is. That's why I'm all over the place with like 3 in all these different neighborhoods, except the big boys, of course.
What are you hoping for, Wolf? What are you banking on?
Oh man, because I have no clue, but I just like to have fun with it. I'm looking at possible blues in like Glebe. It's gonna be something big, like Glebe. I think Red Fern is down low key. I like Red Fern. So I'm not someone that's speculating on streets or the rares or I'm the common man. You know, I'm looking for those blues, those purples. And if I get an exclusive, I get an exclusive. I get, you know, so I'm looking at something big. A flop might be CBD because everybody's banking on it. Who knows?
Yep. That's what I was thinking too.
They come with Paddington. Of course, I'm hoping for Chippendale. You know, I'm hoping for. Of course, you guys, I think you're going to score with the Rocks. If not, that's an embarrassment, I believe. I don't know what tier they're going to give it, but it should be there. Bangaroo's a big boy. Walu Malu, did I say it right? Because of the name, I don't know. Because just like they did Wedding in Berlin. Wedding. I don't know. So, you know, how you say it?
Woolloomooloo.
Woolloomooloo. Yeah. Just because of that. The name. And Piermont be something that's my closest to the water. I don't know. And Surrey Hills has a whole bunch that you can still mint, so I can see them making that a blue to make people go over there and get that. So basically, I probably named everything.
Yeah, it's all Lily, how do you feel about your collection speculation? Is there anything in there that after all is said and done, you think you're feeling pretty confident about? And is there anything in there you're like, no, I think I blew this one?
No, I'm still thinking I'm 5% right, but it's what I would pick.
Okay. You guys seriously have the best presentation slides of any show in Upland. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
hey, that's
thank
all.
you, X1.
That's all. Laban.
We got to say Swarley. And well, Elslack, obviously, you're the one
I don't do anything. I don't look. Full disclosure, I have zero to do with the slides. I see them about 30 minutes before we jump into this. We go over them. This is all Swarley and Laban, 100%. I present them. This is all them. So all the credit goes to those two cats, killing it on the backside. So X1, thank you. But all that praise goes to Swarley and Laban. Those guys are the masterminds behind the scenes.
You know what? I just want to say one last thing about the bundles. You know, like I think everybody needs to know that those are like you're just taking a straight up gamble when you're buying them. Like,
100%,
really
yeah,
can't be disappointed. You know, because it's like I thought about it and I was like, basically, if I didn't spend that $100 on that bundle, I was going to go to the casino this weekend and throw it in a slot machine. And so, like, either way, I would have probably lost $100.
Hey, but at least with this, you can get your dividends on that for God knows how long.
I get something at least, you know. There's something that I can collect out of it.
And Happy, you can build those sexy Australian structures.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I do have one of those also.
Yeah. So go build it up, brother. Lily's gonna be sitting back there just jealous. Look at that sneeze.
Excuse me.
Damn. Looked like you were getting fucking possessed there for a second.
The pollen has been crazy around us lately, man.
It's that beautiful weather, all that beautiful weather.
Yeah, everything's blooming out here.
A lot of green blooming.
Hey, man, if we're talking about blooming, can we talk a little bit about blossom season and the blossom decor recap in BH 1645? Can we talk about all the badassery that happens? That happened in GH 1645, the Vulgarian Pirates. We represented big time in this comp.
It might be the most that I've seen an upcoming node. No, for real. Count it out for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Out of
25.
Oh, 20. Out of 25. Domination, man.
At least 1/3.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
we did our thing in Miami, man.
Yeah, we did. Dude, we got to be like, I don't know. I don't know the actual numbers. So
any of the Miami nodes out there?
We got to be the fastest up and coming node ever.
Oh, he said ever.
I would say so, man.
Ever.
We
from inception.
Ever.
We're moving.
Has it even been 6
faster than light?
Okay, based on size, you mean?
We have our floor is what 120% for USD.
It's insane.
Wow.
You can't buy a damn property.
I want to hear all.
We have decoration contest. We fucking seven of them in the top 25. We're top 10 in all of Miami. We're I think 100 and just barely outside the top 100 all together. We're flying up the charts. We are doing some serious work in Miami.
Wow. Shout out NGH.
Yeah.
So
blowing up. Of all time.
Yeah, of all time.
We're fucking killing it. This is how you do a node, my friends.
Miami, baby.
Someday there's going to be an Upland documentary on the historic ascent of North Grapeland Heights. Okay, I'm just saying it right now. Just mark it in your calendars. Okay. Now I don't know who's going to play Swarley in the feature film, but we can work that out later. The rest of us, we'll find the ugliest motherfuckers out there, and they can play us.
Yeah, okay. Jonah Hill can play me.
Jonah Hill can play you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take a young Lyle Lovitz can play me. We'll use CGI. It'll be great, and AI. It'll be awesome. Anyway, yeah, no, super proud of everybody in NGH showing up and doing their best, and putting up these sick builds. Lily, I love that the moon and like city skyline thing going on here.
Lily joined is crazy. It's crazy.
What do we got over here? We got Ingrid Ursia. I'm trying to look at the names. Baza, myself, Sincere, Wolf. You have a sick little build there. And then BCR with the whole, like 6-section piece here. Well, it's not 6 sections, just like 6 pictures highlighting the whole thing. I mean, there's some good work. And those are just the ones that made the list, let alone.
See, 87 dropped something also. I guess we all couldn't get it. It is what it is. But I believe that the node itself might have the best blossom decor situation popping off right now.
Really?
Take a gander. Yeah, people should swing through.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It's 7 right there. It's 7 out of 25 right there.
Yeah, it's outrageous. I don't even see, Swarley, did you put yours in there? Where the hell is yours at?
I don't think so. Swally's is sick too.
Yeah, that's 8.
Yeah, Swally's in there. It's 8.
I think it's going to tell us a story.
And the ninjas and everything.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Wait, Charles FR. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Yeah, but he wasn't in our node. That's not in.
I know. Charles FR and Twilk.
Wow. I don't think he had a big enough property to do what he wanted to do in the node.
He didn't. I talked to him about it.
In Miami.
And you can't knock him. That came out amazing, man.
No, that's
absolutely, yeah. Look at that son of a bitch.
Right. Good job. Still rep the node.
This is that's a lot of work. Oh my God, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, just every little placement and that takes hours to do stuff like that.
Days, man. It took hours just to do mine. This is like 100 times that.
Well, and then just having the creativity to do it. There's no blueprint or anything. Like that's completely. He came up with that full idea, everything. You really got to give it up to a lot of the players out there, man.
100%, yeah. Oh, here's another one.
They all Vulgarian Pirates, though, are they not?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
in the node.
Yeah.
So they still won,
Yeah.
Yeah, we just don't get the eyeball above the node, which is whatever,
Right. But if you add them also, they're part of the 7. They're part of the 7 Pirates.
Well, they'd be 9 and 10.
Oh boy. Wow.
So like almost half of the people that are in the top 25 are part of our node.
A laser-eyed flamingo blasting that rocket ship to smithereens.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And is it dropping coins like a piñata?
I don't know. It looks kind of like it.
The ship leaking, or
maybe there's all the people falling out to their death.
That too, maybe.
This one's dark.
I think your interpretation is dark.
Well, I'm going to take it that way. Yeah, absolutely.
Dark, man.
That's more like
flamingo.
It's violent, bro. He's like,
dude, I watched Demolition Man last night. I'm all juiced up for violence.
He says the people dying.
Demolition Man.
I love Demolition Man.
That movie in a long time.
Look at this. Look at this beautiful little thing. Can we talk about this one a little bit? The address is, if you want to find it yourself, 2929 Northwest 17th Street in Miami. That's a NGH 1640. Why'd you write 1646? I thought it was 1645. Maybe it's a typo.
You see?
Or
Or
maybe
is it
that is a 5.
It's a 5.
Maybe I can't read. So can we go over the origin story of this build here? It's all about the pirates versus the ninja. This is the pirate versus ninja origin story. Okay, everybody. For years, the Vulgarian Pirates sailed the seas with honor. Peaceful, innovative, resilient, ambitious, tenacious, and enterprising. That's right, pirate by name. But everything changed in the spring of 2025, folks. While most of the crew was off enjoying spring break, a skeleton crew was left to guard the fort and their hard-earned plunder. That's when disaster struck. From the east, 3 platoons of stealthy ninjas attacked. But the real mystery, where did they come from? By land or sea, some might ask? Amphibious vehicles used, thus another question for the history books. While the ninjas suffered minimal casualties, it was merely a distraction. For the real action was on the western flank. 6 elite ninja masters, led by the infamous Master KO and overseen by none other than Super Duper Master Ninja SC, executed the heist of the ages. They took the treasure, they took the pride, and they took the alcohol. Not the alcohol.
Which was,
Not
it's
the
biggest.
alcohol. It's unclear how it came to be, but the loyal servants, Laban laborers, who should have been providing security and services to the complex, were enjoying a feast of barbecue, donuts, and more. Where did the aliens come from, one might ask? One can only wonder. That unthinkable betrayal ignited an eternal feud. From that moment on, the Vulgarian Pirates swore vengeance, and they will not rest until every last ninja and ninja wannabe is locked up in the Granada Hills Supermax prison. Which, if you were to watch episode 2 of, I believe, our show, you're going to find that is their forever home. But anyway, and trust us, a pirate never forgets, especially not about the booze.
So basically, they got a. The
Wolf,
ninjas
you
got
are muted.
no. The guys have They were at a barbecue.
Nope, you're still muted, Wolf. What's going on here?
No, I can hear him.
Nobody can hear you.
No.
I hear him just fine.
How about now?
Wolf,
Yeah, I hear you, okay.
I still can't hear you. I don't know what's going on. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you
I
hear me?
can't hear anything that Happy's saying. What the fuck is going on here?
Hello.
There's no
The
audio
Ninja
on my
sabotage.
end.
It's
For
KO.
Happy, for
It's
Wolf,
KO.
for anybody.
Can you
I
hear
don't know
me?
what's happening. I'm very confused. A flamingo made with flamingos. Why is there no? Why is your guys' audio not coming in?
Jimmy says they can hear all
I'm
of
going
us.
to try something.
Okay.
Bear with me here. Anything?
Can you hear us?
Nope, I still can't hear you guys. It doesn't show that you're muted.
Mm-mm.
Swarley, can you hear any of those guys? Why can't I hear it? Why can't I? I'm very confused. And you guys can hear me.
Yeah, you might
Yep.
have to talk. Yeah, we hear you
Maybe
fine.
this is a me problem. Bear with me. I'm going to remove myself and then come back in. And maybe this fixes the problem. Everything else sounds fine on my end. Yeah, hold on.
You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Can you hear us?
Nope. All right, I'm going to back out all together, and I'm going to come back in.
We can all hear each
So,
other.
Give
That's
me,
the only one who can't hear.
give me a second.
I saw you happen as soon as he started talking about the ninjas, and I was
So professional. We're so professional.
Have you fired the gremlins?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the gremlins.
sabotage, Reg.
Well, that was a great story that he was telling.
Look, it sounded to me like somebody was slacking on their job and allowed the ninjas to sneak through back door, man. Did they get fired? They were having a barbecue.
No, they should.
They probably should get fired, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
If you're, you let ninjas in, you should get fired. You
know what I mean? It was
rounding them up, just stealing fucking gold, and I mean, you can't trust them.
Back door at night, it was getting like, from a social studies standpoint, as a teacher, it was getting sounding Pearl Harbor like Tora, like back door. They were having a barbecue, and the ninjas came through, man. The ninjas. Yeah. And you know what? I always wanted to know the story, so that was.
I can hear you guys.
All right.
Okay, I don't know what happened. It changed all my stuff. But we're back.
We could all hear each other. You were the only one that couldn't hear.
That was weird. I could hear all my music that was playing in the background, everything else, but I couldn't hear you guys. Whatever. Anyway,
we're good, man. I was just saying that I was really enthralled by the story, and I was captivated, man. And I really didn't know the origin, and now I'm fully invested in the storyline.
Yeah, well, now you know. And as G.I. Joes would say, knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
Okay. Oh boy.
All right. Well, can we talk about Totems now that we know the origin story of the Ninja Pirate feud
yes.
that will continue on forever?
Let's move on.
Okay. So it's totems are happening. Cycle 3. We got a little bit of very little notice about when those things are firing up, but they're live, or they can be live. You guys toteming out?
I'm in. Reluctant.
Yeah,
I had to.
I got 10 of them going.
God bless.
I got 9.
I got 1. Lily, what about you?
I got 2, but I haven't started yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I started 6. I'm waiting for 3. There's nothing I can do to avoid the between 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m. So I try to get them as close to when I wake up in the morning. So 3 of them I'm holding back on, because when you have the 30 hour, I don't know the hours you have. That's another conversation. But I have some 30 hours, 2 36s.
Oh, those ones suck.
16. The 12, the brutal 8. To me, I don't like the 8. And
I got an 8 hour
rough
one.
every 8 hours.
The brutal 8. So I don't scroll anymore. I keep them all on one property, and I just click away. I just go to that property and click away, because each cycle comes and I have more and more assets, and I got to scroll more and more all the way down to the bottom. So now someone, asks me, what do I do with 9? I say I keep them on the same property, man. They just asked me about the scrolling, with your assets and all of that. And, some people didn't know that. I don't know if you know, that's a little hack. Just put it on the same prop. But, yeah, that's where I'm at. Cycle 3.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually need to feed my totems right now.
Yeah, I did that. Feed away. What you feeding? What you got going on?
I am feed. I can share the screen and we can watch me feed my totems if you guys want to do
Nobody
that.
wants to see you feed.
The Voyagers, man.
I was gonna say, it's not really all that exciting,
Nobody wants to see that bullshit.
But
It's
maybe not everybody knows how to do it.
Okay, fine. Share your screen. Let's do it. Let's show us.
All right.
Show us how it's done.
Absolutely.
Show us how it's done.
So what are we going now? We're going from May 9th to June 8th now, the 30-day earnings cycle. Did anybody get any bundles? Not I, because I guess we have totems already. Did anybody?
No, yeah, it didn't seem like something I needed to do.
Right.
I did start my totem today at 3:30 my time, so that way it will happen. I have to feed it at 3:30, 11:30, which is about the time I go to bed, and then 7:30 in the morning, which is about the time I wake up every day. So
good.
It should work out just fine. And I went to myupland.info to figure all that out. Here we go. I got you, Happy. Add to stage. Oh, hold on. Remove this one. All right, here we go. Happy's gonna. He's feed. So go back. We need to see it from the beginning.
All right.
If we're gonna do it, we gotta do it right.
You go to your map assets, and you just
scroll
all the way down. The totems are all the way at the bottom. Then you can go.
It'd be nice if they had their own section.
The one that you need to feed. I know I need to feed the python.
Yeah, you do.
And so this is a brown one, so you need to feed these every 12 hours or so. And you can find all that info on My Upland.
Correct.
Is it myupland.com or myupland.me?
I think it's myupland.info.
Myupland.info.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it is. All right, and so then you open up the menu. So here's the totems right here, right? Very nice. Looks like a nice brown snake.
Don't want a brown snake in Australia.
Yeah, I heard those things are deadly.
I was just thinking, brown snake just doesn't sound all that great, does it? So you can check out your spin history. Earlier today, 9:36 is when I last fed it. I fed it 26.67 totem. And so that is when I'm going to feed it again. So then you go to spin protem. 26.67. Spin protem. Are you sure you want to spin protem? Yes, I'm sure. And you have successfully spent protem. So there we go.
You let them know that you did you collect
quite a few more to do that with.
Yeah. Did you collect at the halfway point? You already did that.
I already collected earlier. Yeah, I collected. Like right around 6 hours with the 12-hour ones you could collect.
Yeah, halfway point.
And you got to collect it before the time is up too. Otherwise, you will. I think you get penalized.
Oh,
it doesn't roll over, right? Does it roll over?
Yeah, if you don't collect it in time.
I'm gonna go collect mine on my phone right now before I lose it.
I don't think it rolls over, does it?
I don't know, man. I don't. No. I did the first cycle 6 years ago, and I don't remember what we did 6 years ago.
Make sure you put
the point in.
Yes, it does. Make sure you put the period, otherwise you lose.
Yeah.
Okay, now
I know.
Absolutely. Wait, City Pigeon, how you have your totems to the top?
Yeah, how did you get yours to the top? That's a great question. Let's see here. So the cycle starts May 9th, which is today, through June 8th, which is a 30-day cycle. You have 5 days? You have a window of 5 days to get it started. If I'm not mistaken, you could get some protem through the protem bundles, which I don't know. I wasn't going to do it. Activate and feed totems with protem to maximize your return.
It's got a lot of money, man. If you are just now getting into totems, it's kind of expensive.
Yeah.
You're not going to get very much. Like 800 something.
Yeah.
So you got to activate this bad boy within 5 days. Earning depends on how much you spend, the timing and frequency, the traits, all that stuff. Penalties for missing, over, under, spending, rewards vary by 11 output curves, linear wave, hockey stick, etc. And then future utility, totem-enabled nurseries and sea legits via Sparklet. So that's when things get really exciting. After all of this, totem, protem, mumbo jumbo's done, we're going to go to nurseries and life and STEM and all that stuff. What's new in Cycle 3? Cycle 3
excited, man.
I'm excited too. Hell yeah. Looks like nothing really changed from Cycle 3 or from 2 to 3. Yeah, everything looks the same. So yeah, there's that. Any other fun? Hey, that's there's some upics I hear.
Oh, did we hear the train?
Yeah, I just heard it.
You know what? Screw it. We saw that. We heard the train. I'll do 25K upics.
Okay, well, 25K upics banked thanks to the train. Thank God for that.
Yeah, if we hear it again, then I'll add another 25K in.
Wow.
I'm gonna start turning my microphone off.
Oh, shit. Yeah, mute it while you're not talking. That train's gonna cost you some money. That's fine. Any other thoughts on totems?
Good to go.
Yeah, you know, man, I think it's a lot of fun. This is one of my favorite parts of Upland because I don't really like doing all the nodes, like, or not the node, the property design and the decor and all that. Like, I don't really have the patience for that, you know. And for whatever reason, racing never seems to work out for me. I'm normally on my phone trying to do it, and it always shuts off or glitches out. So I've had a bad experience. So for me, Totems has been the most fun thing that I've done, other than, you know, flipping properties. So I like this. I love that I'm going to make a whole bunch of Protem that's going to turn into STEM, and I'm going to have a bunch of Totems to open shops with. So I'm excited. Let's fucking go Totems.
Fuck yeah.
Yo, I'm sorry. City Pigeon just sent me the screenshot. His totems are on top, my friend.
But how?
I have no clue.
Really?
It's above his map assets. While my map assets is above the totems.
Yeah, so am mine. What kind of voodoo magic
I
is
thought
that going
everybody's
on?
was kind of like that.
With 10,000 assets above them.
And it's not like he doesn't have map assets.
Right, exactly. He has the totems on top, for real. I have proof.
Yeah, that sucks for all of us except for him.
You are special, CD. Is that number 4?
Oh, didn't mean to do that, but here we are. I wasn't going to transition, but fuck it. Can we get a word from our sponsor, shall we? Ben68. This week's episode, per the usual, is again proudly sponsored by Metaverse Ventures Australia, the umbrella behind some of Upland's most iconic brands, including the Genesis node Midtown Terrace, and of course, Samurai Aquatics, your go-to for high-quality OG outdoor decor map assets. With a shop in every city within Upland, you are sure to find all the goodies that you could possibly need. And with that, we have a brand new little thingamajigger. So enjoy.
From the node father himself, the mastermind behind Midtown Terrace, the Genesis node of San Fran, creator of Metaverse Ventures Australia, Samurai Aquatics, and the twisted brilliance of Midtown Terrors, comes a Genesis Week giveaway like no other. In a metaverse where bundles aren't bundles, one man dares to change everything. This Genesis Week, Ben68 is giving it all away. That's not a bundle. This is a bundle.
So if you didn't know, Upland After Dark and Midtown Terrace are working together, and we're going to give away 41, that's right, 4 and a 1 Midtown Terrace properties with structures on them. And as you know, that's a collection. And I got all the details right here. So yeah, we have a huge Genesis giveaway, 41 properties up for grabs. Ben68 is going all in with an unprecedented Genesis node bundle giveaway for Genesis Week. So he has awarded us the opportunity to give away his properties. This is a big deal. This is huge. There's a lot of fucking properties. Okay. So we're going to have 13 epic Genesis node bundles. Dracula's doing the voiceover. It was good. We'll be giving away between now and Genesis Week Upland. Between now and Genesis Week's Upland After Dark show, which is every Friday at 9 p.m. Boys and girl, we are going to have to talk about what July looks like, because the 4th of July is on a Friday, so we're going to have to sort that out. But we can talk about that. That's future us problems. Right now, we're in present us. So each bundle includes 3
big weekend.
That's going to be a huge weekend. Each bundle includes 3 Midtown Terrace properties, all with completed structures on them, 3 limited edition MTU Townhouse black structure ornament exclusive for Genesis Week. And then, sorry, I'm having brain farts. So if you want in, you have to complete as many tasks as you can on the form that is in our X post. So we have a form. It's also in our server. I'll see if I can put the form in the chat here in a second. You're gonna have to give me a few minutes. Or Swarley, if you're able to, that would be great. If not, I'll do it here in a minute. So complete the form. In the form, you're gonna find links to all the things you need to do. Okay. So then you need to submit it, and each completed task is 1 entry. You have up to 5 entries. We're going to check as many of them as we can, but we're hoping that people are just going to be honest, because it could be, hey, there's another train. That's another 25,000.
Wow.
Jesus.
You gotta be
See
smart.
what we get up to, man.
I know.
All right.
50,000. 50K. Yeah. So also, you must be KYC to claim a prize. This is our effort to prevent multi-counters and all that stuff. So you got to be KYC. You can only win 1 time, so make it count. You have up to 5 entries to win, but once you won once, the other 4 entries are null and void. So you can only win 1 time. And then all of these details are subject to change as we roll with the madness, as it says down below. But for the most part, I think we pretty much got it dialed in. So I don't think you'll see much change unless something kind of weird happens. Let me check the chat. Okay, yep. So, oh, look at you. You posted it as me. That's fantastic. Oh, I see what you did there. Okay. Yeah. So if you copy and paste that into your browser window, I don't know if it's even clickable. I don't think it is, but if you copy and paste that, open up a window, put that in there, it's gonna take you right to the form, do everything the form says, and you are good to go. Okay. It's going to include following this channel, subscribing to the channel, following Ben68, following the Vulgarian Pirates, posting an X post, and then reposting or tweeting. Oh, that's the tweet on X. Oh, never. Okay, that's the tweet on X. I will get the form. I'll put the form up just in case you don't have it. Bear with me 2 shakes. We have 21 responses. Holy biscuits. Let me go to the preview real quick. Copy link, shorten that bad boy up, copy. And then I'm going to put that one. But yeah, that also has the link. I'm just going to, we'll do a couple. So you can also copy that. That's the form. It's going to has the link in there too. So all the things you need to make sure that everybody gets entered in is there. So you're going to want to do this because you're not going to want to miss out on any of these bundles. You don't want to miss any opportunity. There's only 13 opportunities. There's going to be a couple extras left over, which we're going to take care of in some kind of way during Genesis week. So just keep a lookout for that. 13 Genesis node bundles are going to conclude in Genesis week for the Genesis node. So a lot of Genesis action happening. This is just our build up to that. So get excited. Get fucking jacked.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm in.
I don't have any Midtown Terrace properties.
Well, you should.
Oh, I'm going to.
Lily, do you have
one. I won one already. Yeah.
You have one, or do you have enough for the whole collection?
No, I have one. So I've won one from Ben at a previous point.
Okay. Well, you're going to want to get in on this.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Okay. Fill out the form. Do all the things. And I think, are we giving one away tonight, Swarley? Yes, we are. Yes,
Wow.
we are. Early bird gets the worm.
Wow.
So
Nice.
if you haven't done it, you can do it right now. Jump in because we haven't done it yet. No, don't do that. I'm a liar.
I'm going in.
Swarley's saying no. He's waving his hands. Don't do
No.
that. I misspoke. Reverse all the things I just said. Don't do that.
Not tonight. Not tonight.
Not tonight. If you haven't put it in yet, it's gonna have to wait till next week.
Squashed.
Teasing us.
Jump in now for next week's draw. Yeah, so still do it tonight, but it won't count for tonight. It's gonna count for next week. I jumped the gun. Okay, so my apologies.
We'll do it
You don't
after
have to
the
show
show.
up
I'm gonna miss the
25K
rest
for
of the
that.
show.
Look, if I had 25K right, look, I told you I got down to 800 updates. Okay, so calm yourself. I'll get there though.
Oh, I know.
Where are we at now? Let's go. So Upland After Dark Midtown Terrace giveaway. So I just want to highlight a few things. All winners are under no obligation. You are free to sell, swap, trade, etc. Any and all Midtown Terrace Genesis node properties. However, I read that kind of weird, but basically, whatever you win, if you win them, you can do whatever the hell you want with them. You're under no obligation to do anything with them you don't want to do. You don't have to keep them, but if you do keep them, Ben does a giveaway, I believe every month, for those that set their home address to Midtown Terrace, which we kind of highlight down here in this picture. He gives away map assets, and he gives away UPIX. It looks like up to 50,000 UPIX. So that can happen, I believe, every month. I'm trying to read it. It's kind of blurry on my end. So there is a benefit to having Midtown Terrace properties. So if you want to keep them, cool. If not, you don't have to. But I just wanted to let you know, because one of the posts was, hey, what would you do with your Genesis node property or whatever? Put a creative post in there. So you don't have to keep it. Do whatever you want with it. But if you do, you're going to be in good hands. So, yeah. Any thoughts on this? Anything I'm missing you guys can think of?
I think it's sweet. It's nice of Ben to give it all up like that, you know.
And it's a great note. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, it'll crash your phone in a heartbeat.
Right.
It will.
So, if you're on one of those fancy dancy Apple pieces of shit, expect for your phone to crash.
It's great to treasure hunt in the area though, because most of the node players have their sends set at low.
Right. Yeah, that is something that's nice, because there are a lot of, I'm just gonna say it, kind of douchey players that just want to gouge you, and they put their send fees way the hell up. And the only time my send fees are ever high is when I forget to change them after I bought it.
Me too.
Because I always set them to the lowest.
Yeah, same here. You know what though? You get way more visitors if you do it.
Yes.
So ultimately, you actually make more money by having them lower. I mean, you could argue that you need, 4 players to land on, the property to equivalent to 100, but the chance of anybody landing on it at 100 is so slim. Like, what's the point? Just to be an asshole, basically, right?
Basically, if you're director and above and you've got high send fees, it's not a good look. If you're below that, sure, you need every UPIX you can get. And you'll know that because it's a player that, you'll see the name, and it's a name you've never seen before, so you'll send to it anyway because you know they need the UpX.
Right.
Yeah, if they're like a pro or like Uplander or something like that, sure, you know, but
yeah.
But when it's a well-known player and it's like they own a whole entire block or something, and it's 100 freaking UpX, you're like, "Fuck you, buddy."
Yeah, a chief executive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be an asshole. Just lower your send fees, okay? Just be nice.
I'm already at 15 in Australia, man.
Yeah, me too. Even put send markers on them.
Unless you're a brand new player, then jack those sons of bitches up and we'll land on them.
Markers do it.
X1. That's true. Yeah, go for it. We're going to get you above pro, and then you're going to get in trouble.
That's what I was just thinking. I was like, everybody starts sending to X1 properties right now. Let's boost them to 200K.
Yeah. We're going to find he's got like maybe a handful of properties. That's funny. X1, are you guys not allowed to get above a certain level because none of you are like above pro? Is there like a unspoken rule, or is there a spoken rule that says if you work for Upland you can't go above a certain level? Because
I don't think they're allowed to go above pro.
Maybe not. It'd be funny if we did it on accident for you. He wouldn't ever be able to hit the button.
They're even like KYC'd, so you can't even like send them UPX.
Really?
Yeah, no. When we couldn't send each other UpX, it was the main reason that we wanted to send UpX was so that we could send it to new players, so we didn't have to waste our sends.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, you can't get it if you're not KYC'd.
That's true. Yep, he has to stay to pro. Well, okay.
Well, he's going to get to a point where he's going to have to start giving stuff away. So he's going to have to find a show to give his assets away.
Come on, bro.
We're ready.
Well, you know what though, when you think about it, like they could own all kinds of cars and stuff like that, right?
Yeah,
that doesn't affect your net worth.
All the NFTs, minus the properties. Lily speaks the truth. Yeah. Yeah, feel free. You know, just when you got too much stuff X1 and you're looking to purge so you stay below the level, you just let us know. We'll happily give away your stuff. You need to get that car.
You want to give away any cars?
Yeah, you want to give away cars or other, you know, precious items that maybe other people can't find easily enough. You just let us know. We'll give away all the people's stuff. That smile is kind of menacing on my TV. I gotta stop looking at the chat. It gets me in trouble. Okay, let's get back into business. And by business, I mean sports. Okay.
My time. What's up, party people? I had an exhilarating day today watching URL. Let's get right to it, man. Because
speak on it.
I seen with my own eyes. I don't know if anybody watched the race today, but Wanderer 76, 1976, shout out, was in the final race, and I believe he was in 6th place. And coming around the bend, there was like a pileup, and he makes like a 2-lane move, man. I mean, his car disappeared between the middle of them, came out in another lane, and I wish City pictured in my line. I mean, it was one of the best moves.
It was good. I saw it.
You saw it, right? Oh my! I can't really. It was
great. It was like watching a real car race.
Yes, it was. He came through. He actually finished in 2nd.
Really?
Yeah. Shout out to Foreskin, who was bowling today. He was tearing up. He was burning rubber today. Foreskin, shout out. Today was a strange day because absolutely the
That's
underdog.
Shout out to Foreskin.
Yeah,
the game is crazy. The name's crazy.
You can't go wrong with foreskin.
It is. He threaded the needle, man. He threaded the needle, man.
Spear.
It was an amazing move. Shout out for everybody that's seen it and seen it with their own eyes. It was he threaded the needle.
You don't see a lot of foreskin these days.
You know?
I'm trying to focus on the race, and you talking about foreskin.
Look, man,
Okay.
you set me up.
Foreskin finally uncovered his greatness. Look, so
I'm never saying his name out loud. I'm never ever going to say his name out loud.
We're gonna make that happen at some point, Lily. We have to.
But this week was a lot of not an upset, but the lower guys on the supposed totem, the favorites were kind of wonky today. They was kind of off their game. I believe Matsuda R was like in an accident. I know he got a lot of stuff going on, but today was like Foreskin, Wanda 1976. I think Metaspook got busy today. Our crew, HPN, Hyde Park Ninjas, I don't know if they performed that well today. That's
yeah. How did our
I don't think
Pack do Pack?
Pack and SC. No, I don't think they made the final six, man. Today.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that's racing in that. So I believe that I don't even think Matsuda R and Sam Mahoney placed today.
Dang.
Final six. But that's why I say today was a wild day. And I believe it was week 4, so it was at the halfway point. So for those of you out there who don't know, I have the Wolf odds going on. People put them out in the beginning. It's not a weekly competition. It's basically what you think the top 3 will be, the exacta in order at the end of the 8-week season. So you got a team like there's some sleepers in here that are today was, I believe, Lightning Spark LSR's day today. That's our Foreskin in the crew. They did their thing. MMV, they didn't do their thing today. Neo, I believe that's Wander in the crew. They did their thing today. Hyde Park Ninja is not. I had him coming in at 3 seed. I think they got to step it up. Lightning Spark Racers, I believe that's Foreskin in the crew. I'm sorry, I keep saying the name. They are doing their thing. And yeah,
he's getting it in, at least Foreskin.
Yeah, he got it in this week, definitely, man. But I'm sure the veterans will bounce back.
Yeah, he did.
And week 5 next week, Friday. So it's always good to have it on Fridays because we get to talk about it first before the week gets started. So that was racing in regards to racing this week, URL. We got a little bit of an NBA playoff fantasy basketball postseason that's going on right now. Denver, for those who watch basketball, Denver just beat OKC to take a 2-1 lead. Joker.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, OKC lost the number 1 seed. So Denver is up 2-1. How does that translate to our competition? Some of us have these players in our league that we are in right now. Shout out Coach Funk, Evergreen, Lasher, 7-8 Detroit, running this competition for the 2nd year. Is rigged because he's in first right now. No, I'm joking. But Den Wolves in 2nd, Funky Beat in 3rd. Who's that right there? Is that Elside? Yes, yeah, he's number 4 on the board, man. Swagilla, Ice, Isto, D6, Metamorph, and KO, OG Killer, pulling up the rear. Last week, I was in front of L Slack by I was dominating by a tip, they said. I think I'm trying to stretch that out. All this crazy talk. I guess Foreskin started it. So I'm stretching it.
Geared up for the long haul, my friend.
I know, my friend. This is going on till June for the whole playoff, so it is a long haul. As each player gets eliminated, you lose a player, and it's survival of the last man standing. So,
it's gonna be real tight at the end here.
It's gonna be tight at the end, definitely. And for those next, a reminder: if you're in the league, WNBA, yes, we do women's. NBA
I'm gonna join that. I decided today I'm joining it. I just
Join
haven't
up.
done it yet.
Yes, we have a salary cap league coming up. We had one from last year. The Caitlin Clark crew won. If you're familiar with Caitlin Clark, her fantasy team won. So that's where we're at with sports, man. And good luck with what's coming up now. I think karts, right?
Are we going to mention who won the Upland race today?
Who won?
I didn't. Oh, you talking about the Blossom? Oh, I only had coverage of the URL. I do not know who won the Blossom. If you want to come back, take it away.
I haven't watched it yet. It's queued up. I was 15 minutes in and I was waiting for the race, and then I saw the person who I thought would win, and I just asked them, did they win? I'll watch it later. But they did win. They'll be the first person with the number 4 on a badge. They're in the audience if they want to say.
Say it. Who won the Blossom? Because I didn't watch that video. I didn't watch that one. Who won?
City Pigeon won.
Oh, man, CP won, man.
Of course, we should have
He's
guessed.
trying to be humble. He's trying to be humble, man. City, man. If you got anything, congratulations, man.
X1 was on that show. I turned it on for
maybe
5 minutes, and then I got a work phone call, and I wasn't able to watch.
It was right after the URL, so I had to get back.
Yeah, I saw him in voice this morning, and I just screamed, "Did you win?" And he said yes.
Congratulations, man.
Congratulations for dominating once again.
And that's it for me, folks.
Good.
Oh, folks.
Well, great
It
job.
was good.
Yeah, unfortunately, my schedule changed, so I can't watch the URL stuff because I'm at work, and so it's frowned upon. I sit there and watch live streams of YouTube while supposed to be working with kids.
Yeah. Well, I was asleep, so.
Yeah, that'll happen. All right, something else that happens. We're flipping some shit.
Flip of the week.
Got some monsters this week for flipping the week. Monsters. And I think in my opinion, there's a real clear-cut winner. I don't think there's any way around it. But let's highlight some of the other ones that are also quality. WolfWarner, you got a flip in there.
Mine.
You sold a Sydney pass for $25K.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
BCR. Let's see here. Sold a property for $85,000. That was minted for $8,000. That's pretty badass.
Wow.
Ace sold a property for $355,000 UPIX.
Wow, that's pretty
insane.
good.
Holy shit. Minted for $156K. That's a nice turnaround. Laban sold a fucking legit number 3 for $67,500 UPIX. That's pretty good too.
I bought one for about that this week too.
Damn. Well, you should have asked me. I got all 3 of them that are out
I got
right
all
now.
3. But I spent almost $70K on the third one.
Jeez. Let's see here. And then Ben 68. Look, if you think somebody else is the winner, you let me know. But I think Ben's winning this one. Foreskin tried to join the family photo, but we cut him out. That's impressive.
That's very good from X1.
I like it.
Yep. I love it.
Wait, wow, that is.
That joke's hilarious.
So that, I wonder, is that one of what is the significance of that block explorer? Yeah. Somebody spent $400 on it.
It's an old one.
Yeah, no, I know that, but is that super low mint? Why would somebody spend?
Well, look how badass it is. It's a fucking zombie with his brain exposed.
Is it mint 4 of 4? I mean,
I don't know. It must be because the closer mint. Mint 4.
So there's only 4 of those around. So
I guess, and he sold for
that's pretty special. I mean, that's actually not a bad price at $400. I'll bet you there's not another one of those on the market.
But he did get it. I think that's 100% profit. He got it for free, I believe.
It's a pretty fat profit, man. You know, like especially
that's a hell of a flip.
Those
if you ask me.
Those bundles weren't more than like $300K to get one of those block explorers. Like there's 300. If I remember correctly, there was something like 300K, 100K, and they were all UpX bundles that you did for these old school Halloween ones.
Wow.
They were like the first. They were before Legits or anything was even like
really
had any kind of significance. Like those block explorers, I think those came out before you could even have block explorers.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so like you would win all these block explorers, and then you got them. We got them all down the road, I think.
Submitted a Halloween video to win that BE.
Oh, I remember him talking about that.
Wow.
Well, either way, I mean, you didn't have to pay.
Oh, okay. So that's even old. That's even more old school then.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I think it was the first Halloween.
That's from like 2020.
I love that one. Either way, I don't know. In my opinion, that's flip of the week, but that's just me.
Yeah, I'll send been 20K for that.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
All right. So the fucking Halloween zombie block explorer mint number 4 sold by Ben68 is officially
flip of the week.
Nice work, Ben68. Speaking of Ben68, he's one of our sponsors, as well as Scory23, who has the Aqua Racer Go-Karts, and Scory23 Designs. Ben68, our friend and sponsor, has Metaverse Ventures Australia, Midtown Terrace in San Francisco, which is the Genesis node, Samurai Aquatics, and Midtown Terrors. So don't forget to search those up. Go buy some goodies, some high quality assets and ornaments and all kinds of goodies at our beautiful, wonderful, very sexy sponsors, Scory23 and Ben68. Let's talk about Tier 2 giveaway for the Vulgar Speedway. We've given away 2 of these Tier 1 properties already. We got 3 more to go. So we're just going to spin the wheel.
Man going to win again?
You know, he's got a real good chance. Real good chance. Shuffle them up. Let's roll that beautiful beam footage. Oh, it's Mushy Farmer. 17207 Braxton Street. Let's see what Mushy Farmer wins.
Hey, he got a landmark this week.
He did.
Wow.
He did get a landmark. Yeah.
Just
on a roll.
That was a good week for him. He should buy a lotto ticket.
No
he's
shit.
winning. He's hot. He's hot.
And he's gonna get up to 30,000 sparklet for 7 days. Hot diggity damn. For one build. So congratulations, Mushy Farmer. You won 30,000 sparklet for one of your builds for 7 days. Nice work. Thank you for doing what you got to do. Thank you for hyping up our Tier 2 properties. Keep it going. Let's get more entries so you can get one of those Tier 1 properties. Again, still trying to keep the Vulgar Speedway as one of the best speedways in all of Upland.
Well, we have a new speedway. Have you even talked about Schlong Island on this, or what is it? The L. Lay. What is it? Lay Schlong.
Come
What
on.
is it?
Le Johnson Run.
Le Johnson Run. That's what it
On
is.
Schlong Island. Yes. No, we haven't really talked about it. We should. Lily, do you know about Schlong Island's Le Johnson Run?
No, don't tell me all about it.
So
Where is this?
you don't know where Schlong Island
It's
is?
in Miami. Miami
Hey,
Beach.
Swarley, can you take us to Schlong Island real quick? Are you able to do that?
Take us to Schlong Island, Swarley.
There it is. He had that cute old like a fucking boss. Look at that big old dong.
I do know that.
That is it's I've dubbed it Schlong Island, and on Schlong Island we have, well, Swarley has manufactured. There's El Wanker. Yeah, thanks ninjas. Of course, there's a yeah. Sorry, I had to. It's supposed to suck at ninjas. But yeah, so we made a racetrack called the Johnson Run, for obvious reasons, on Schlong Island here.
Wow.
I love it when people are driving around the track, they get to see Suck It on my property.
Yeah. And eventually I'm going to put ninjas back on there, and then HappyMFR. Yeah. So it's a beautiful track. It's very scenic, long. I think Foreskin would do very well on this course. Yeah, he would run all over this. A lot of shaft on that one. So that's Le Johnson Run on Schlong Island. It's one of the newer tracks in Upland, so feel free to race it. It's beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah. So thanks for reminding me, Happy, because I almost forgot.
Okay.
Now, only if only Upland would rename that whole island Schlong Island, that would be the best.
It would. That would be awesome.
Oh my gosh, man.
It'd be awesome if the city of Miami Beach renamed that whole neighborhood to Schlong Island in real life.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing when they built that. Okay. If they didn't, then they're lying.
Yeah.
They're lying. Anyway, should we give some shit away?
Always.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's give some stuff away. Don't forget, hashtag Ben68. Okay? Hashtag Ben68. Don't forget to jump in the Rumble as well. We still got that coming up. DBMLTD, Green 120. You got 2 properties on Schlong Island? You got some racetrack properties then. You better, I don't know, suit up. Get them all, erect your structures, if you will.
Upland needs to do like a big card event on that track.
You know, we could do a big card event on that track.
No, we could.
We could. Absolutely.
We could.
I really want to ask something, but I can't.
Let it out, Lily.
We should
How
open
long
Metaverse. All right. Let's see here. Hashtag Ben68. What am I missing? What am I missing here? What is this we have up here, Swarley? Remind me. Wheel of names. We're looking at. What am I looking at? I'm having a brain fart. I know we talked about it, but I just can't.
You
remember.
are. This is the Ben 68 giveaway.
There was only 2 transports, okay?
Look, I thought it was a giveaway when there's like 5 names, like the same name 5 times on the list, but you know, sorry.
Yeah, thank God for you.
So some people haven't completed the or didn't fill out the X post part. So some people only have 4 names there, but we'll update that each week. So you know, get your entries in. So once your entry's in, as long as you don't win, you stay in. If you win, then you're out, but you're already a winner, so it's all good.
Come in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're spinning to win. one of these epic bundles. So this is the first one.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
I just got a fortune cookie that said my golden years will be happy and fulfilling.
What's that right there?
99 bottles.
A bear on the wall.
99 bottles. Congratulations. You
Congrats.
won the first of 13 bundles. What is happening here? The first of 13, 3 Midtown Terrace properties with structures on them and the structural ornaments to go along with them. Congratulations. You are the proud owner of a brand new collection. Unless you already had it.
Nice. Congrats.
And just for the record, 99 bottles is his in-game name.
Okay. So we'll have to let Ben68 know who he's got to get that to. Okay. Congratulations. Now we got some other giveaways that we're going to do. As usual, we got the Midtown Terrors bundle from our sponsor, Ben68, who also just gave away the fucking Genesis node properties, which is awesome. We got Score 23 carts. We got the Shield. We got Steamy Cup of Tea and Patriot Games by Swarley. Because that is going to be what next season is Genesis season, and this structure here is which you can't see because I'm not sharing. Now I am. This structure right here is a Genesis structure ornament, if I'm not mistaken. So let's spin some things. Let me remove this now. If you,
I'm giving away 50K for the train horns.
And that's right. The train horns, HappyMFR is going to give away 50K because we've heard the train twice. You might need to lower that number. You're going to be giving away a lot of.
I might need to because Jimmy's saying he's here in the train 5 times.
Let's
Jimmy
just make it 5.
Jimmy's hallucinating.
Yeah. Jimmy's just hearing shit. Let's make it 5,000 for train horn.
He lives by the tracks as well.
All right. Let's stop this one and let's go to share this other screen, which is going to be this one. Okay. Last 10 seconds before we give this start giving this stuff away. We're gonna start with the 50K for the trains.
Fucking Caltrain, man.
Caltrain, yeah, it's the bane of your existence. But yeah, let's drop that to 5,000 per horn.
We'll go 10 next. You know what? 10,000, I think.
10,000. That's your money.
This week we said 25, so I'm sticking. I'll go ahead and give 50K.
Yeah, but I'm seeing next week when we hear the trains. There was one night we heard like 4 times. It was happening all over the place. All right, 50K, 18 entries. How many people we got watching right now? 24 people watching, and only 18 entries. Come on, people, you can do better than this. Hashtag Ben68. You're gonna get some sweet shit. Get that number up.
If you want to win, all you have to do is put in hashtag Ben68.
That's all you got to do.
That's it.
You don't even have to say hello or a fuck you. Nothing.
No.
You just have to put that in.
Nothing.
Yeah, put it in and you can dip out. You don't have to watch the damn stream. I'll get it to you.
How many people do you think actually come on and then just put in, the hashtag and split?
I don't know.
And see if they get something.
All right. Well, we did our best. I'm going to draw 50K from Happy for the trains. Thank
John
you.
Fitzgerald down in there. Yep.
Thanks. What is it? The Cal Train or whatever it is?
Caltrain. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Jimmy Jester.
Jimmy Jester. All right, bro.
Jimmy gets that.
Hallucinating works.
I know. Spoke that into existence, huh?
Yep.
All right. Congratulations,
Thank you, sir.
Jimmy. Next is going to be a Midtown Terrors bundle. Oh, I should probably write this down in my do my thing real quick before I forget. All right. Oh crap. 50K. This goes to Jimmy Jester, and then this one is Midtown Terrors bundle, and it's going to go to, let's find out right now. Come on. It's going to go to DBMLTD Green 120.
I think they just got in too. Wow. They slipped right in.
Slipped right in.
Nice. Congrats.
Very nice.
Green 120. Congratulations. Next is going to be our sponsor giveaway, our second sponsor's giveaway, which is one of the boat carts, the Aqua Racer by Scory23. That's going to go to one lucky individual whose name I will hopefully be able to pronounce. City Pigeon again. I think that's the second time.
Damn.
City
On
Pigeon.
fire. Man, he won the car a couple of weeks ago as well.
I know.
What the hell? He's a lucky motherfucker.
God damn.
Pigeon.
That's his trophy for the day.
No shit.
Wow. Awesome day. Congrats.
Shield protection for the off season during the wars. Let's see who's going to win that. I put mine in Miami.
Yes.
And this is going to go TikTok.
I don't know TikTok. Welcome, baby.
This is
TikTok. That's your in-game. Is that your in-game name, TikTok? Let me know. Shield coming right up.
TikTok.
And it's nice too.
Sick shield. That's all I know.
Yeah,
shield. All right. Next is a steamy cup of tea, also known as the tea bagger. This one's going to go to.
This is the best prize of all of them. I don't care what anybody says.
I believe the same thing.
It is the
tea
best.
Bagger. Cassastra wins a tea bagger. Yes. Tea bagger for you. I'm going to reserve that bad boy for you. Tea bagger.
Look, she's rude.
Hell yeah. Yep.
TikTok.
All right. Last one is a Patriot Games by Swarley. And that one is going to go to one of these other 13 individuals. Let's see who it's going to be. Hopefully somebody good and worthy. Not worthy. Not worthy. No, I'm just joking. Hey, congratulations. KO.
Congrats.
Of course they say that and KO wins it. Dirty Ninja. Patriot Games. And then this is for KO Ninja. I can't even believe he's still awake. Hey, are you still awake? You still watching, or did you fall asleep already?
I haven't seen him comment in a while.
Yeah, he probably fell asleep. What a bum. What a fucking bum. Well, congratulations to you, KO. You scallywag. All right. Let's stop sharing that screen. I'm going to go, and we're going to do next. Let me get back to this other one. Let me go back to presenting the other screen, which is this one right here. He's a ninja. He's not meant to be seen. Well, he's a bad one. He's seen all the time. Okay. I think it's time. I think it's time to get a little dirty. Let's fucking rumble. Oh, Promise wants to spin another one. 20K Sparkler for 48 hours. Ooh, this is the nick of time. Okay.
We do give away a lot of stuff on this show.
We give away.
I don't think there's another show that gives away as much stuff.
People come out the audience giving stuff away, man.
I know. It's incredible. Well, let me Let me go back to that screen real quick.
Shout out Crombus, man.
No shit. Crombus comes through every so often, just shows up and is like, you know what? Give away some of my shit.
Wow.
That's the nice thing about Sparklets, is you can go ahead and give it all away, stake it on somebody else's builds, and it will all come back to you.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't really lose anything. You just lose a little bit of time. I should have entered this one. I got something that needs to finish up real quick. John Fitzwell.
Fitzwell.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir, man.
City Pigeon learned how to rumble from last week. Congratulations. Let me write this down. John Fitzwell. John Fitzwell.
Fits in her well.
That's what it said. Okay, see, foreskin.
No.
Oh my!
I did not say anything like that.
Okay. All right.
You said fits in her well. You're a pervert.
Yeah, I am. I will admit it.
You're just a dirty dog.
It's after dark, man.
What's wrong with you, Happy?
He says correct.
Congrats, John.
What was the prize? What did Crombus give away?
20,000 Sparklet for 48 hours.
8 hours.
Sparklet for 40. Okay, got it. All right, excellent. Now I can remove that one. Okay, and we're gonna go to the other one, which is gonna continue on with whatever the fuck we were doing. All right, are we ready to rumble yet?
Rumble time.
Let's go.
All right, let's rumble. I'm not gonna read the whole thing out like I normally do because I think that gets tired. So instead, I'll read out just a couple. I'll do a little highlight, but I won't do the whole thing. So we got 27 people into the rumble, which is pretty good considering we got 27 people watching. So I'm not even gonna share the screen. I'm just gonna leave it right here, and we're gonna do start, and then if you haven't done it, you're gonna have about 10 seconds to click into the server and go join the rumble before I hit start.
Real quick, TikTok, if you're out there looking for the IGN, I see a lot of TikToks out here in the search player. If that's your IGN, let me know. You're still around.
Who we got in the chat, by the way? You want to shout him out, Wolf?
Let me go up in here. I'm backstage.
Give some credit where the credit's due. I love hearing about who we got out there.
Let me go up in here. I'm backstage. We got Crombus in the building. We got John Fitzwell. Let's get it correct, right? We got Jimmy Jester in the building. We got City Pigeon in the building. Vape High Guy was in the building. Green 120's in the building. Shorties is in the building. Jeromy's in the house. Unspoken Bullet. X1 the Gamer. I don't know if he's still with us. KO was with us. Michael Collar in the building. And of course, Lily's in the chat, but she's also live with us. And anybody else?
We got Thomas in the chat, and Angry Urge, and Kazastra.
That's
and
right.
Budster.
And who?
Budster.
Oh,
Yep.
Budster.
Yeah, I see Budster. Budster, yeah.
I wonder if that's my coworker. I actually got one of my coworkers. He started playing Upland.
Dude, that's
No,
awesome.
that's my hobby.
Like week or so.
I don't see
Maybe he
TikTok
said it
now.
a couple weeks ago. But he hasn't put any money in. He's up to like 20K net worth already.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's my hobby though.
Oh, that's your hubby,
Is that
Budster?
your hobby? Oh, that's cute.
Got to get him to try to win some stuff, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yes, indeed. Tick.
All right, we're in round 6 so far. We got 12 players left for this rumble. I did start it while we're shouting things out here. Round 7, we got 8 players left. I just died, it looks like. Let me go in the beginning. Round 1, we lost HappyMFR, died. Discorsian died. Round 2, who'd we lose? We lost Jerome and Picasso and Sincere. All of them died in round 2. Round 3, we lost Almost Human. Angry Ursia died. Boydern died. Wolf's still going strong in round 4.
I'm still here.
Let's see. Lily apparently crushed Salix, whatever that means. High Guy died in round 4.
BCR. That's BCR, Claw.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then Buds killed City Pigeon, so that's pretty funny. In round 4, round 5, Cassandra died. John Fitzwell died by WolfWarner.
I'm hot.
Jimmy Jester died. Swarley died by WolfWarner as well.
I am.
In round 5. You're a murdering machine, man.
I am.
Round 6. Who did we lose in round 6? Laban died. HappyMFR died.
Happy going. Happy going.
Happy gone. He did.
I died twice.
Yeah. You must have got resurrected at some point. Round 7 is when I die.
Keep going.
And then let's see here. Green 120 died in round 7. Kafkatsi, I can't ever say that name. Died by Scientist. Round 8, Scientist then died. Bud died. And just died. All in round 8. Only 5 points left. One in round 9. Lily finally died in round 9. Baza died. 3 players left. WolfWarner threw Gungnir at Maui the Emperor and killed her. Bajau then dies, is swept away by the River of Souls. And the winner, again, is WolfWarner. WolfWarner.
Congrats, Wolf.
Congrats.
I was a killer machine from the beginning. I said I was hot from round 5. I felt it.
That's true. Yeah. You got 3 kills.
I was hot.
You were hot. Yeah. Happy
Yeah.
had the most revives. Yeah. All right. Congratulations, Wolf. You're
Life,
a
man. I'm good.
murdering machine.
Thank you.
Let me make sure I write this down so I can,
9 lives.
Wolf, get you that 5K whenever I get it back.
Don't worry about it. Just let me know. As KO know, I checks in every week. Like when I won the UFC this week, and I was like, I just spent all my money in Australia. So I'm gonna have to send the people knocking at your door for my money. You know?
That's right. Where's my money, man? Where's my money?
Where my money at?
It's like when Stewie had to beat up Brian in Family Guy. Where's my money, man? Where's my money?
Bitch better have my money.
There it is.
Better have my money.
Happy's on fire tonight.
All right, let's go into here real quick. I could ask this. Yeah, fuck, you're right. Look, I know I owe you money, Swarley. Calm down.
Paulie, you gotta send them every 14 days, man. You gotta call. Where's my money, man?
I would have paid him a while. He kept telling me, "Hey, don't, just save it for Australia." So I did, and now I'm fucking low. And now he's harassing me, and he's gonna hold that over my head for the next month or so. I'm here until I pay
We
him
all
off.
owe Swarley some money.
I know. Where's my money, man?
Where's my money, man?
That's funny. Any of this stuff you guys want to check out? Anything we haven't looked at recently that we need to take a look
Gamified, my streak is over. I'm at the 14.7, man. I had 2 seasons in a row. Then they came with the they didn't come with the bonus. Bonus was always one of my key moves to make, but the competitive treasure, I wasn't able to get it, but people have told me next season to go to a tier 5 and no one's there, Wolf, and you can get 3. But I competitive treasures, it was Wolf's Achilles heel until I try the strategies people are telling me, but I did not get that one this month. How about you guys?
Lily, I see you talking shit over there. What the fuck?
I got the 5 needed for 14.7. That's all I care about.
Oh, you care about? Yeah, I was hot with the 15 for 2 seasons in a row.
Well, it used to be a little easier. I think with this, like I'll agree, like that the competitive treasure hunts is kind of rough to have that in there as one of the qualifications, because most people aren't going to be able to get it, to be honest. And what do you think? Anybody's just going to let you get the treasures,
right?
They let me get them. I never even done one before.
Yeah, no. So that one I think kind of is rough to have as like, one of the required things, because there's really like maybe 20 people out there that can actually hit 3 consecutive,
That's what they're telling me.
Hunts.
What Swally just said.
Of us are all eating shit.
Swally just said, I've heard that some treasures sit there for hours. So next season I'll try it. But my thing with Upland, just come with the bonuses again to give. If you just come with a bonus, you can still have that there. And I can choose not to do that one and just, and you can even still make the bonus a surprise. You know what I mean? I just know that I have other options coming that I might be able to achieve the task. But when it was just this 12 with no bonus, I knew I was done. So streak over.
I know my streak ended as well.
Yeah, mine too. For the first time, I'll have 14.7.
Me too, Lily. I was a little upset. But
and is it all because of the treasure hunting one?
For me, yeah.
Oh,
no, for me, I got the treasure hunting one done.
You got the competitive done?
You got
Where'd you go?
Bakersfield.
Where'd you go?
Bakersfield in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Huh. All right.
Yeah,
Swally got his 15.
Piece of shit.
Mm-hmm. I was waving my flag. I
missed one race. I thought I had enough, but I was one short, and that took me out.
Yeah, I even got the race.
Yeah, rub it in, Swally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Team 14.
Go back to the 14.7 crew.
Yep. Downgrading.
That 0.5% doesn't really mean.
No, I know, but it's just
But it is more of a bragging right.
Yeah, man. I just want my. Yeah. I just want to get. Yeah. Yep.
More. Okay. Yeah. You do.
Yeah, we're all broke now.
Well, at least you guys recover much faster than I do.
Yeah. I'll probably be back up to 1 million within like 2 weeks.
I hate.
Well, even I owe Swally money now because I've got his property. I need to pay for it now.
Oh shit. That's true. Got to pay up, fork it over. He's just sitting over there, just raking it in.
He's
like, my money. Okay. Do we need to look at any of these things? Blossom season builders.
Are we all in like the top 25 for the collector's score?
Let's look, shall we?
I think we are, because we got the what do you call it? The badges, the broadcaster badges.
So this should be for Blossom season, correct? Right? Yeah.
I don't have that.
Oh well, some of us did.
Yes. Let's see. I wonder.
Okay.
Do you think it's bad to eat 2 fortune cookies?
Blossom season.
No, they're so tiny. Go for it.
But I just wonder if it's like if one of the fortunes cancels out the other one.
Then you eat a third one.
Oh yeah, there you go. I only had 2 though. They were being cheap. They didn't want to give me extras.
Here's the thing, Happy. It only does if you keep it. If you eat the fortune with the fortune cookie, it becomes null and void.
But you don't. It won't come true if you eat the fortune. You wouldn't even know what the fortune was if you eat it, though.
Then you eat the other one that you don't like. Eat the other fortune.
I'm not eating
That's
either pieces of paper.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
Then
How many fortune cookies you
then
get in New York?
I'll more than likely just go.
You get 2 fortune cookies in New York. How many do you get?
You only get 2 fortune cookies, no matter what. That's every. That's like a restaurant, I think.
You said
Chinese restaurants rule
you get 2.
only 2 fortune cookies. Doesn't matter if it's like $1,000 to go.
From New York to San Fran, baby. 2.
2. All right, let's see here. So for the Blossom season, we got Hindi up there at the top, 8.132. OG Killa, my Oregonian partner, he's at number 2. Let's see here. WolfWarner, you're number 6, my friend.
Yeah, man. What else did you collect? You collect a bunch of stuff this season.
Yeah, look at you. Big dick on campus over here.
Foreskin, baby.
Looks like you're number 11.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm in number 11. Let's see here. Happy number 16.
Wow.
Swarley number 17.
Okay.
Picasso number 19.
More Vulgarian Pirates.
Nice. We're all a bunch of us up in the top 20.
Smitch is number 25. Anybody just outside?
And this is just ongoing. We're not winning anything for the season, right? This is just ongoing. What's this for?
No, this is for the season. So top 25 wins something.
Yeah. I think we get a block explorer at the very least.
I need to get into top 10.
Yeah.
You're right there.
I know I'm one away. I need to.
I mean, man, what could you even do to move up? You
I
gotta
need
go
to buy
buy
like
some
walking
Lord-
floors or something.
Lore Legit's go. What was selected? Block Explorer.
Block explorers, city passes, either the passes, block explorers, or badges.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we'll see. Well, I'll get a block explorer for this competition. That might bump me up into number 10 unless your prints.
Yeah, Lore Legit will bump you.
No, low legits are not on the list.
No, what they say? No legits?
I didn't see
it just says they don't count. It just says city passes and
badges.
The bad, yeah. So there's only 2.
And block explorers, right?
Block
The
Explorers,
city
definitely.
pass and the city pass.
Look up all the shit that'll.
Got to be a Block Explorers count, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure block explorers.
Yeah,
count.
block explorers count.
Okay.
I'll go to the list. Anyway, yeah. So there's a couple of us on this one. Let me minimize this.
Yeah, we should get the Block Explorer for the other competition, right?
Mhm.
The one with the eyes, the plant with the eyes. I think we got that one also.
I didn't.
I
buy a
can't
whole
see
lot
my
of block
mouse.
explorers this time.
If somebody
I don't
wanted to
know
know what the
what
overall
show on the
score was,
UFC.
if I could see my fucking notes.
Somebody wanted to
Who's
see
the overall
builders.
leader is Unspoken B,
Unspoken. Thank me.
and then Thank Me. Unspoken overtook Thank Me Later. Wamua, Team, Too
know
Stupid,
No two
Crowley,
Crowley. Familiar with these names.
Book number 10, Shackleton number 11,
Ski, Shaq, yeah. Mm-hmm.
OG Killa is up in number 18.
Wow.
He ain't fucking around.
Wow. I have to check my overall one day.
Swarley's up at number 27, just under City Pigeon and Rodrigo. All right.
Am I with those? Where? Oh,
I don't know where you're at.
this is all time.
This is all time. There's Lily at number 41.
Man, the gang's all there, man. Got me around.
Wolf, I don't know where the fuck you're
You have
at.
to do some things. Don't worry about it. Okay.
There's KO Ninja. Oh, there's Wolf. You're right above Happy.
Oh, nice.
Okay, we're in the building.
Two.
Yeah, you're in the building. You're in the top 100.
All right, I'm good with that. The gang's all here. Shout out Jerome. What's up, BCR?
I'm number 92. I'm in the
Oh,
top
top
100.
100. Oh, we're good to go.
Killing the game. All right.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
All right. So here's the things that you get points for. You get points for the season pass, for the Blossom Pass, all these different fucking ones.
Yeah.
The City Pass, Block Explorer, Void Viper, Rue, which I got this Rue ready one.
I got Rue ready.
Block Explorer.
I got the expansionist.
Goo Pod. I got one of these other Block Explorers.
The second market was kind of expensive for some of that stuff.
Yeah. All of these.
I got Warp Yoke.
There's a lot of Block Explorers this time.
Yeah.
So I bet you, unless it's like a really low mint, it probably doesn't give you that much of a boost.
I believe.
Probably not. And then badge, unique structures, broadcaster, Sparklet Wars badge, scavenger hunt. One. Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
those are only 4 badge. I need to get this unique structure one. If I get that unique structure one,
I do have that.
I haven't got that one, but you have to get it this season.
What is that one? I think I have that one. It's like the thumbprint looking one.
Yeah,
right?
but
I got that one.
you would have had to have it. You would have had to get it this season. If you don't get it this season, it doesn't count.
Yeah, no, I had it from.
Are they times twoing that one?
What's that, Lily?
Do we know if they're times twoing that one?
I don't.
Oh, I don't know.
60. I think Swally wanted to see Builder score. Somebody.
No, let's check it out.
Okay.
We hot right now. We're like NGH all over the place, so we might as well keep the see.
I know. Builders score this one.
It's taken me 4 years to get on these scoreboards.
Really?
This is a tough one.
Hey, thanks to Unspoken for the props. Okay, builders score. Whenever it decides to show up, Blossom.
What is Swarley number 1?
I don't fucking know.
I know some of these
King
names.
Cody's number 1. Twist. Prospect.
MM. I know MM.
Mm-hmm. And
what is number 12?
This just for building properties?
This is for I think structures inside Miami. This is, if I'm not mistaken, map assets on properties inside Miami properties.
It's basically the Spark Hours contributed.
Yes, and Spark Hours contributed. So, okay. Let's see. Any of the rest of us on this list anywhere?
See Charles
and purchasing Spark. That's right.
Professional Hot Wheels Hunter. Shout out. Rodrigo. Okay. Oh, I know Robert.
Upland Terrace.
Okay.
Bandit. Number 66.
Okay. Upland. Swally, are you still third? I think you were number 12, bro.
Yeah, Swally's number 12.
Was that just for Blossom or is that overall?
I'll look overall here in a second.
It's on Blossom at the moment.
Yes. Okay. Yep. That one.
There's Mushy Farmer.
Wanderer.
Okay,
okay.
So overall, let's look. Swally's still number 3.
Nobody's ever catching fake ass Abdullah though, huh?
Yes. Shaq, Torset. Yep, you're doing your thing.
Abdullah hasn't done a damn thing in Blossom. Barely did anything in Frost.
He hasn't. I don't think he's like even logged in.
What? You hit his feet? What's the last move he's made? Forever?
Like months.
Wow.
Well, at least 8 months.
8 months.
You said 8?
A single.
Oh, a month. A
Okay.
month.
No,
All
okay.
right. Let's go. Mm-hmm.
All right.
But I mean,
Anything
he's
else?
collecting earnings, so he's technically logging in.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, I guess you can. Yeah, technically, is I guess anytime you open the app, you're logging in, right?
Yeah.
Any final thoughts before we boot, scoot, and boogie out of here for the evening?
I'm good to go. Looking for the collection reveal. Maybe we get one Thursday. Maybe we don't. If anything, I do believe we'll finally find out Miami. At least.
Yes.
No, we
Yeah,
haven't found about that, but Miami's still out there with
That's
2
guaranteed.
collections. Guaranteed. Some people say 20th Street. Some people say Alpatha. I don't know. I have 4
It's gonna be one of those neighborhoods more than
Right.
likely, man.
Mhm.
in a street. So that's it. In terms of that's it for this week, right? Totems, feed totems.
Yep.
Get ready for sparkles.
Yeah.
I gotta feed my totem in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I got a little list
Happy
here.
Mother's Day to all the mothers out there this week.
Oh,
Shout
yeah.
All the
Oh
mothers,
yeah,
definitely,
good shout. Happy
definitely.
Mother's Day to all you beautiful
Happy
mothers.
Mother's Day.
I got the in-laws coming in. Anybody got anybody coming in?
No, my
No.
my wife's actually leaving town. I got the whole house to myself.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go,
no, it isn't. It isn't. Like my mom's like kind of not very happy about it. She was giving me a pretty big guilt trip, asking why I don't want to come down to Arizona and visit her. And she was fucking with me the other night, and she was like, "You know, I'm gonna wind up living in a van down by the river if you don't come and take care of me."
Guilt trip, yeah. Shitty ass son. Yep.
You should probably go visit
Yeah,
your
well,
mom, bro.
Hey,
Don't you go check her out, bro?
hey, I go
Like
down
you
there
tomorrow.
Once in a while, I go down there. I was gonna go for Genesis week because my mom's only like an hour and a half from Vegas.
What a terrible son you are. I can't believe you.
Whatever, man. I fly her up here all the time, and I pay for the tickets.
Yes,
Except for when it counts on Mother's Day, the one time.
Except on Mother's Day.
Man, well, you know, I got no excuse.
I got you. I have nothing to say. It's Mother's Day every day.
That's right. Every day is Mother's Day.
What? Fill my
I'm a
girlfriend's
happy
water bowl.
motherfucker. Wait, maybe
I'm a happy mother.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother Day. Yes.
That's bad. Lily, you got any big plans for Mother's Day?
Going to lunch
Going to lunch?
with my daughters and
How
my
many-
grandchildren.
How many daughters do you got?
2.
2 daughters. Wow, lucky you. And so you get daughters and the grandchildren. Gonna go live it up.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the coast. Go visit where we spread my mom's ashes at, because that's something we do. So I'm gonna go maybe pick up my sister and be like, hey, let's go visit the coast, go drink a beer or something. So no mommy for me, but that's okay.
He lives. Absolutely.
Yep.
Do you have mother-in-law?
I do have a mother-in-law, but I will say happy Mother's Day to her. And I have a wife who's a mother, and so I will go to the coast and come home, and then she's gonna go visit her mom. And then I'll come spend time with her, and I don't know, rub her feet or something. I don't know.
Yeah, nice.
That's nice.
Nah, she probably won't let me do that because she doesn't like her feet being touched. But you know, I'll give her a nice pat on the back and say, good job for a couple kids.
Be
Yeah.
there. Take her out. Have a good
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, nah, she
Shout out,
deserves.
bro.
She'll have a good time. Yeah, shout out to the mothers out there. That's why we've been needing Lily, just to bring out the softer side of the show. Remind us about
Need a little bit of estrogen.
the other half.
Right?
I wonder though, Lily, did you know what you were getting into?
Lily handles us very well. She's special.
I'm Australian. Nothing much phases me.
Okay.
Perfect. Just don't say just don't mention this to you next Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Does not like to see you next Tuesdays. But if it happens, it happens. She's accepted that it may happen, but we'll just try to limit that one.
Guys, I work in construction too, so there you go.
You work in construction? Oh, you've heard it all.
Good to go.
All
She's
right.
been in the locker room, bro. She's been in the locker room.
Absolutely. All right, everybody. Well, let's call it a night. Let's get the hell out of here. It's 2 hours in.
Peace.
All right, everybody. Have a good evening. We'll catch you next week.
Later.
Later.
When the night falls and the city sleeps, Upland after dark, we hit the streets. Under the stars, they break the dark. Welcome to Upland, here's where the real shit's about to start. Upland after dark, where the conversation spark. The podcasting crew lighting up the dark. Upland after dark, adventures to embark. Tune and unwind and feel the sweet sounds of voices in your mind. Voices in your mind. From tales untold to voices bold, guiding you through stories of new and old. When the shadows embrace, we find our space. Upland after dark, your motherfucking safe space. Upland after dark, where the conversation spark. The podcasting crew, lighting up the dark. Upland after dark, adventures to embark. Tune in, unwind, and feel those sweet sounds of voices in your mind. Bringing those together, we're birds of the same feather. Rocking with this crew, there ain't nothing we can't weather.